Hi, thanks for tuning in. I got my first question. Oh, I look terrible. Oh, God. I had a busy day. I haven't brushed my hair or nothing. I was all dressed up the other day, and I was going to do a vlog because I was like, ooh, I look gorgeous. I look beautiful. And, ugh, cats. And I didn't get around to it at all. And so apparently I'm just destined to do videos of myself, and I look like crap. It's not about the looks. Oh, there goes my candle. It's not lit. It's okay. So anyway, I got my first question about haircuts. A 3-year-old that's never had his hair cut asked if I'd ever cut Levi's hair. Levi's hair is long, but it's been cut. Now this is where you have to decide what you feel comfortable with. I wasn't always whole life unschooling, and so he didn't give express consent to have his hair cut, but he also did not give express not consent. Like, he didn't care that I was cutting his hair. So when he was super little, he'd be in the bath and it'd be in his eyes, and he hated his hairbrush. But he really didn't mind me sitting there when he was in the bath and just, and I would just sit there and I'd grab a little hair and snip it off and put it in a plastic bag, and then just kind of give his hair a quick rinse. And it didn't matter to him. So I did that for about 18 months. And then he started kind of caring about me cutting his hair in the bath. He definitely cared about me brushing his hair, doing the dodge. No. And so I don't brush his hair every day. Not even today, I don't brush his hair every day. I don't brush my hair every day. It's not brushed today. We usually brush hair after it's been washed, and we wash his hair about every 2 to 3 days, and then just gets a brush and a ponytail, and usually that's fine. It's not too bad. And he lives with that. So it's not an everyday fight, and it's not an everyday struggle. It's not even a fight or a struggle for to be every 2 to 3 days. I'm sure it would be more of a fight if it was every day, because we'd be like, oh, not again. So we worked on a compromise that he didn't want his hair brushed done and whatnot every day. So I compromised, and we just do it every 2 or 3 days. It's not that big of a deal. The other thing is we shaved his head once with a little what are those called, razors, and he didn't mind. So when he was about 18 months, 2 years, one time we did do it, and we were armed with gummy bears. We had his aunt, his uncle, his grandma, me. We had an army, but he didn't cry, and he really didn't mind too much. And he just kind of sat there and ate gummy bears, and we sang Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and he just got his head. He watched his uncle get his head shaved, and then, is it your turn? Sure, it's his turn, so he got his head shaved. And then a few months after that, we went back for another haircut, and we were about, halfway through, and we had the sides, and he was done. He didn't want his hair cut suddenly. And so we just hurry up and finish. We're like, sorry, we gotta just finish it. And so since then, it's been express not consent. No, I do not want my hair cut. So he's had his hair cut. He had his hair trimmed. But it hasn't been done for over a year. Because I'll ask, you want to get your hair cut? No. Don't touch my hair. No. And so he has wild, crazy hair right now, and it's long enough that we can put it back in a ponytail. We use headbands to keep it out of his eyes. But for the most part, if that cat goes poop in my garden, it's going to be in trouble. Do it. And so for me, it wasn't, some people they want to do express consent. And they're not going to touch their kid's hair until the kid says, yes, I want my hair cut. No, I don't want my hair cut. But for a 1-year-old, a 6-month-old who don't have that verbal capability or understanding about what a haircut is or means, as long as they, well, I just kind of snip it while he was in the bathtub and not really paying attention. Like, he was kind of aware of what I was doing, but he didn't really care. And so if he really didn't care, I kind of took that as it's okay to do it. And it wasn't until he said, no, Mom, I don't want to. So at 3 years, they're capable of having an opinion about their hair, and you can have a conversation. It helps to have them watch somebody get a haircut to be like, no, it doesn't hurt, because maybe they think you cut your skin. So we had to have that conversation, that if I cut myself with a knife, that hurts. So if I cut my hair, that hurts. So, but for us, it wasn't a big deal. Come here. Oh my God. So we want to look at your hair. Can you see your hair? All right. So, do you like your hair? You always chew on your hair. Do you want to get your hair cut? No. So, say, you don't want to get your hair cut. You like your hair. Right? Right. No haircuts. How about trim? Or we cut off a little bit? Maybe later? Yeah. So, we're open to a trim. But his dad has long hair.
And then cut.
And then Dad gets a cut once in a while. But because of that.
Cut.
Yeah. And if you want to get a cut, we'll talk about that. Yeah, big. Long.
Why?
See? And we brush it about, what, every 2 or 3 days after bath? Yeah. All right. Say bye. Bye.
No.
I love you. Wait. Okay, so keep an eye out. I got some stuff coming. I'm editing a day in the life, figuring out the editing. That's fun. So I got day in the life and then one on sharing. I know a lot of people have questions about sharing and sibling rivalry and friend rivalry, not frenemies. Anyway, so I do got some stuff coming out, and so keep an eye out and check back. Bye.
Crush that like button.